Okay, let's take a second to just set the intention, each of us for themselves. Maybe focusing on the heart space and speaking the intention we have for today or for the next period, speaking it from the heart space into the wider space. And feeling how this intention, as we say these words inside of us, the words have a sound, the sound has a vibration, how this intention is slowly spreading throughout our body. And as it is spreading throughout the body, we start to feel our body right now. Start to feel its shape, its weight, its texture, thoughts, emotions, everything that's circulating right now in us. Feeling the materiality of our body, the matter, the density of it. Feeling its history, its experience. Just coming into contact with what is right now. Our breath, our movement, our temperature, all the different organs, different systems. Feeling the unity of our body and all the healthy parts and all the painful parts. All these cells, tissues, here and now, right now. And feeling how they are like a community of living cells. A community, a cooperation, a unity. Even though there are so many different parts, the community is there and supporting each other. And everybody's doing their own work. Everybody's specialized in something. So for now, just feeling what is. Feeling how all our painful parts are supported by the rest of the community. How they are not alone. How they are surrounded by healthy cells and more and more cells, more levels, more layers. and how each of these cells, each of these tissues is a living process which already lasted for some time, and it's here and now. It's not static. It's an alive, living, changing, transforming organism which had its history. So what would happen if we travel backwards into this history? So just trying to feel how everything that's shaped right now in us came through a fluid process, building and developing. And as we are traveling backwards in time, remembering, and all ourselves remember because they lived it, remembering the time when all these painful cells that we are holding in our body, remembering the time when they were in a different state. Maybe also feeling the moment when they went out of balance. And how does that reflect in the whole body? Because the process was always happening in the unity. So before the moment of this balance, there was a time when these cells were more vibrant. Remembering the creative potential of each of these parts, how they contain the spark of life which was creating them. And traveling more backwards, more. Before there was differentiation, before there was concrete organs and tissues, remembering this fluid aspect of ourselves, of different embryological origins. Forming and transforming, flowing in spiralic ways. Going back to the undifferentiated power of embryological structures and flows, where the cells had the purest creative potential to become something specialized. So all of this is still in our cells of today, not just as a memory, but as a foundation, as a layer upon which everything was built. And as we go more and more backwards in this undifferentiated embryological fluids were even more simple. When we were just two layers, front and the back. When we had only the potential of becoming what we are now. And going even more backwards to the very moment of our conception. To the moment of creation of our physical. And the moment when this physical was intertwined with our spirit, the spirit of life, with who we are. With the first spark of consciousness. Going even more back when this spark of consciousness was free from matter, free from illness, free from pain, free from the physical. But still choosing to come into physical and starting this process of transformation. Growing, developing, twisting and turning and creating and disappearing and flowing and transforming. The fluids flowing undifferentiated and then becoming more and more specialized and again developing the limbs and the organs, the bones, stem cells expressing. And we are growing and always finding stability and then finding the transformation and then finding stability again and then finding new transformation. Developing our nervous system and our senses, developing our limbs, starting to breathe air on this planet and to crawl on this planet and to walk on this planet and to have experiences on this planet and to live pain and to live joy and accumulate experiences and go through all the relationships, growing, learning, forgetting, transforming, laughing, crying, day by day, slowly coming into what we are right now, here and now. Acknowledging the whole journey, back and forth, forth and back, finding gratitude, finding hope and faith, remembering the spark of consciousness, the same one that's been here through all the changes, the unchangeable, the one that's free. And feeling that the process that we are, it's not static, it's not ended, it goes on, it continues into the unknown as it should. So also filling our body with courage and determination and desire to go forth, to take another step, to take another breath, accepting what is, changing what we can change. But always remembering our creative potential and the journey that we are on, that we've been through. So making a little pause and becoming aware of self, present in the moment, in the present, and also having the view of the whole process behind us and the whole process in front of us. How they are merging into one. and opening our senses to our surroundings, and especially if we have some nature around us or anything green and anything connected with the earth, and just like noticing another living form next to us, around us, existing in its own modality, its own peculiarity, sharing space with us. And taking time to really ground in the body, to stretch, to wake up, slowly end the exploration. And never forgetting how beautiful we are, and how beautiful it is to search for healing and be in this process of healing and connect with others in the journey, to find support and friendship and compassion.